Are you ready for the future? Because right now you are looking at the future. 7 days from now, on January 14th, Treat, the fourth token of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, is going to drop. Are you ready? All right, well, basically, what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and check out the Shytoshi Kusama video inside the metaverse. Actually, this one right here. But before we do that, I just want to give you a little background because this video is actually, and by I mean, when I say this video, I'm talking about the video of Shytoshi Kusama is actually sponsored by Treat. All right, and Treat is the newest token that's coming out in 7 days. Like I told you, the role of Treat cannot be underestimated. Okay, it's going to be used for unlocking advanced features, engagement, empowering strategic decisions, rewards, seamless payments. Basically, key rewards token grants voting power, and of course, like I told you, unlocking advanced features. This token is, once again, the sponsor of the video we're about to check out right now. And before that, the Shib magazine coming out most likely tomorrow, and it better have a Wu-Tang theme. Damn it. That's all I'm saying. We're over here talking about the 36 chambers without no Wu-Tang? Come on, man. Wu-Tang don't like that. Wu-Tang for the people. Wu-Tang for the children. All right, cool. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this. Let me go ahead and lower this music down. Put it down. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on over here, my people. All right, Bob. Hit this. In case you don't know, I am right here, Shib_IO. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, if you haven't already liked it, if you haven't already hit the bell, I do not know what you're waiting for, my people. Go ahead and do that. All right, without any further ado, let's go ahead and go into Shytoshi Kusama's episode 6 from Inside the Metaverse. Once again, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. You know what to do.
It's Monday, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, foes and fans, friends and fudders. This is Mememania.
This is from yesterday, Monday.
And I'm your host, Shytoshi Kusama.
No episode today.
So
Tuesday.
On Mondays, I will talk about memes and have fun. So today, I want to give something quite interesting, which is my meme thesis. I didn't even know memes had a thesis until I started talking to VCs, and they're like, "Oh, I have a meme thesis," and I'm like, "Really? You guys really thought this through? Huh? I didn't even think about the meme thesis." So I've been trying to formulate what a meme thesis would look like for Shy, and I've finally come to a conclusion, and I'd like to share it with you. It's a little different than Murad and some of these other guys who basically are in tokens, pumping them and then dumping them on your head.
Damn, shots fired.
My thesis is as follows.
I like
you know what? First, let's pull up the definition of a meme. And according to GPT, the answer is as follows. A meme is a cultural unit or idea that spreads from person to person, typically carrying symbolic meaning or cultural significance. Oh, that's not where it started. The term was first coined by evolutionary biologists. That's interesting that someone like a biologist would name a meme or come up with the idea of a meme. By Richard Dawkins in his 1976 book, The Selfish Gene, where he described memes as units of cultural transmission or imitation, similar to how genes propagate biological traits. Quite interesting. In modern usage, meme often refers to a humorous or relatable piece of content that is shared widely on the internet. As it pertains to cryptocurrency, my meme thesis is as follows. That a meme is, exactly as described, a cultural movement that everyone can agree on, that is shared widely. However, for us, a meme must be more. Here's why. If a meme is not more in crypto specifically, if a meme is not more than just an idea and a pump, and then it dumps on your head because somebody, a cabal, is trying to basically use you for exit liquidity, then this entire movement, the idea of actually utilizing memes to change the world, stops and falls to nothing because regulation eventually will come and stop it. So instead, memes must be more. So when I kept saying, and we kept saying over and over, that Shib is more than a meme, it's a movement, it's more than a meme, it's more than a meme. Everyone goes, no, it's just a meme. And I meet people and they go, oh, you mean that meme? Yes, it's a meme. I get it. We get shared widely. We're one of the biggest shared ideas in the entire world and one of the biggest brands in the entire world. But if it stops there and that's all it is, we watch other brands like XRP, Cardano, and things like that quickly align with the powers that be, and everything stays the same. I don't want everything to stay the same, and I hope you don't want everything to stay the same way that it was for all of my life, all of your life, all of your grandparents' life, and great-grandparents' life. It hasn't changed that much. We have still been treated like trash, and that isn't what should happen moving forward. So, a meme must also contain utility. We've come up with the idea of a utility meme. And a utility meme is a meme, a cultural significance that has some sort of purpose. Remember where you heard this idea first, because you will see that this has been attempted many times, usually disingenuously. That means that you'll see a meme and they'll say, oh my God, dude, we're a meme and we're going to do some really cool stuff. Like we're going to donate to this cause. And they might give a little bit. They might burn Shib. They might give $20,000 or $30,000 to whatever cause. But the long-term plan is nothing, has nothing of substance. A true utility meme has a system and plan in place to utilize the meme as a way to give a business or a person or a company or a country or a city utility. So it's not just utility of the meme itself, it's the utility given to the holders of the meme. Often this is governance, and governance is a great place to start. Please do not get me wrong. But what utility memes must have, and where it alters or differs from the ordinary meme that you'll see that has governance, is that it has to have a complete plan. So my meme thesis is that utility memes with governance and or a plan to impact the world in a positive way will outlive all other tokens, period. Yep, that's my meme thesis. So when you kind of think about things like Cardano, XRP, yes, they are being integrated into some amazing places. I totally agree. But when you look at some other tokens that have existed and been in the top 10 and aren't there anymore, they also did the same thing. They've been integrated into some amazing places too, haven't they? They've been in different businesses, and brands have utilized their token or utilized their chain, and then it's not really popping. I don't have another word. It's just not popping off, bro. What happened to your meme, dude? Because there is no true long-term plan. Now, let's draw a parallel for a second. Let's look at something like Toyota or Sony. These companies out of Japan where long-term thinking works. 1,000-year plans, 100-year plans exist for big corporations. Now, I'm not saying that the memes need to be big corporations. I'm saying that they need to think like one. So you, Mr. New Meme Maker, I need you to start thinking this way. And I already know that you don't know how. It's okay. What we're going to do is we are going to showcase exactly how to build a utility meme. We've already built 4 of them. Shib has utility and governance. Bone has utility and governance. Leash has utility and governance. And Treat has utility and governance. And trust me, this might be such a revolutionary thought that the average investor is like, I don't get it. That's okay, bro. You probably didn't get Bitcoin when you first heard it either. I didn't. I sure didn't. I was like, what? What? And then Bitcoin went from $500 to $5,000, and I started paying attention. Still didn't buy it, still didn't understand. So it's okay if you don't get it, but I need those who lead these projects to understand the power that they have. If you have a brand or an idea or a meme and it's going viral and the whole plan is to dump on everyone, you have failed. So again, what are we going to do to show you? We've already built 4. We've already proven that it's possible. We've already interwoven this into a major player. We've already shown that you can declare sovereignty and utilize all of these tokens together in a unique way. Now, we're going to align with other projects that do the same. Find new partners to ensure that they have this meme utility idea or utility meme idea perfected through plans that allow for tokens to have true utility. And in case anyone's wondering, this doesn't mean that the project needs to give back to the holders in a way that would classify it in a negative light. Instead, it can create systems where the people using the meme gain utility. And as a result, things create long-term winners. It's kind of hard to describe in a way like this. So how about next Monday, we begin to showcase some of these utility memes that we have in the pipeline. Until then, dear Shibarium, take care.
All right, there was a lot there, man. There was definitely a lot there. All right, so there was no episode today. So my plan was actually this. Here, let me go ahead and put a little. All right, cool. So the plan was actually this for me to cover Monday and cover Tuesday because me Monday and then Tuesday is supposed to be treat. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any episode. I checked Mazrael's channel. I checked Shib.io. Uh, I checked Shib_io. I checked Shytoshi's Twitter feed. I checked Lucy's. So nobody had any link to any new episodes. So I don't think there was an episode in the metaverse today. But I wanted to cover this from yesterday. Now, I took notes right here because it really is a lot. And I have to tell you guys, Shytoshi is really dropping gems for you guys. First of all, if you're getting value from this, you already know, hit that sub, hit that like, bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. And of course, the likes help me with the algorithm. Go ahead and comment hashtag thank you Shytoshi, honestly, because what he's doing for the community, especially if they're young, exposing them to such people like Albert Pike, Helen Blavatsky, you know what I mean? The people that are important in the process of mentally awakening past this reality. In this episode, he kind of, I'm not going to say he took shots, but definitely, pointed out the cabal in Solana primarily. He didn't mention Solana, but, the cabal. And of course, he mentioned, Murad, who's probably one of the most influential people, and how they basically pump tokens and they dump them on your head, as Shytoshi Kusama said. Now, another thing, though, in developing his meme thesis was him actually explaining what a meme was. So, in doing that, he actually went to the founder of the concept, which was actually Richard Dawkins. All right. So, that's something that I learned about in anthropology class. So, when I first heard about memes, that's the first thing I thought about. So, it's kind of funny that he is bringing up actually the origin of it to kind of explain it. So that's kind of dope. Another thing too, he mentioned, and this is crucially important, because a meme can't just be a picture of something without any purpose. If so, eventually, most likely, the community is the only thing that's going to hold it together, and it might collapse. As he mentioned, there's many projects that have come and have gone. And I actually laughed because he's like, "Where's your dude? Where's your meme, dude?" But what I want to say is he made it a point to say a meme must be more. And that is a concept that really does go to the heart of the whole situation, because if you don't bring more, if you don't bring utility, but see, the one thing is, it's okay to bring utility. What Shib is doing, it's bringing a liberatory utility to not just the meme, but if you follow what he said at the very end, he basically says it brings utility to people. So basically the utilitization of the Shib army, of the Bone army, of the Shibisanry, if you will, all right, to keep in the parlance and colloquialisms of the Shiba Inu milieu. Um, what else? He mentioned XRP, Cardano. They're in important places, but they're aligning with the forces. They're aligning with the forces. And the whole point of decentralization is not to align with the forces, to be honest, but it's actually to replace them, to challenge them, to actually wipe out the monopolization of the current system by the Shadow Cats and bring in the Shib army, the Bone army, the Leash army, the Treat army, eventually she as the foundation so that people can actually do trades and buy that El Dorado fish for, couple bucks and be able to actually do that as Ryoshi mentioned in his vision. Okay. So, of course, creating a country that is the biggest right now utility that this is actually going to create if they continue. Okay, because where is the political party? There has to be a political party. Countries have political party. Where is the revolutionary Shib party? That's all I'm saying. It's in the development, but we're so early. And one thing I wanted to bring to your attention, look at the graphics on this metaverse. I showed video of the metaverse to a gamer I know, and he's like, "What game is this?" And I'm like, "Hey, it's Shib the Metaverse," because he's a huge XRP guy, And he's like, "Damn, I'd play that game," and I'm like, "Hey, bro, just get you some bone, not financial advice, but and actually today he told me he's like I bought some bone. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, we have to convert people, like let them know what you know, expose them to the games, expose them to Shytoshi Kusama, explaining his theories, on not just Shiba Inu, but really a foundation to create a a more woke Shib army. And I'm 100% with that. Thank you so much for that. Without any further ado, I do want to point out the DeLorean Shib 1 right there to the left. All right. And of course, if you did participate in that claim, that was more value for you guys because you guys got a heads up on that. All right. So I'm expecting these to be cruising in the metaverse because why else would they be here? And it looks like maybe this is what some people were gonna win in the mint that occurred in Sui, because once again, Shiba Inu is not about one blockchain. It's not about Ethereum. It's not about just Shibarium. It's about every single chain being brought into the sphere of Shibdom. Okay. And that's what some people, even people in some projects, talking about like, oh, this person, Bone Army or Maxi. I'm like, you guys don't understand. The Bone Maxi, not a Shibarium Maxi, because at the end of the day, everything will come to Shibarium, right? That's the whole point. So you don't have to be, you have to basically support the ecosystem. Everything else will fall in place, because people are saying, oh, the TVL, oh, there isn't this much. My people, we're at the beginning. What other blockchain is bringing this type of quality, this type of cohesion, this type of leaderless leadership? Let me say that again. What type of blockchain is bringing this type of leaderless leadership to a community? Because that within itself is a utility. Okay. So, anyways, you already know I could keep going and keep going. But um, finally, just make sure that you guys join. As you guys can see the advertisements in the back. Play NFTs, play Win Crypto. There is a Shib Eternity. It looks like advertisement. So go ahead and get into some of those Web3 video games. You guys can actually earn real crypto by playing these Web3 video games. So, all right, so participating in the ecosystem is probably the best way that you can maximize your earnings. Of course, going to the Discord, okay, official sources only, going to the Telegrams, official Telegrams only, going to Twitter, official influencers only. Follow Shytoshi, follow Cal, follow Lucy, okay? Understand who the Shib core team is so that you can avoid some of the traps, some of the scams. Right now, people are saying, treat us out, treat us out. No, no, no. Even I was looking at it at one point. I'm like, wait, that's treat. And no, actually, it isn't. Did my further research confirming nope. And of course, they're telling you it's coming out the 14th. So obviously, anything that's not coming out directly from the team and that doesn't have the actual contract, you should avoid. Okay, they're gonna put out the contract. They're gonna tell you when it's released, and then you go ahead and you input that contract. Don't just even put treat, okay, and get fooled. All right, there's a lot of shadow counts out there. And let me see, is there anything else that he mentioned? Oh, one last thing. He did say that in order for a meme, his meme thesis, and let me just encapsulate this because I went way too long. Sorry about that. But regardless, you know what though? It's good because you're getting this video from the metaverse. You're getting this video from Shib.io. You're getting it from Mazrel, maybe somebody else, but you're not getting this analysis from anybody else or any place else. So let me also say this 2 points. He said that purpose and governance with a plan was what he considered the meme thesis that as he saw it. Okay, his meme thesis is utility governance with a plan, and that's basically what they're executing right now. He also mentioned the 1,000-year plan, 100-year plan. Well, guess what? Shiba Inu, I made this video. There's less Shiba Inu than there is Bitcoin. Satoshi unit for Satoshi unit. That's alpha for you if you did not know that. When I did that video, don't forget all of Shib is minted out. All of it, 100%. Bitcoin is not yet fully minted. All right. So technically, it will be fixed once it reaches 21 million Satoshi units. Till then, it's actually inflationary till 21 million Satoshi units. So basically, we are a hyper deflationary ecosystem. And that's what you guys have to understand. So after I did the math, basically, the math of when the last Bitcoin will be mined and where we're at right now, Shiba Inu is basically 125 years ahead of Bitcoin. Think about that. It's already fully minted, full ecosystem already being put out. Stablecoin, rewards token, metaverse token, native token for the blockchain, store of value and currency, meme token, all of it, NFTs, swaps, Shiba swap. I mean, just on and on and on. I mean, Shiba cows, wellies, bad idea AI, KNINE. I mean, I could keep going on, so I'm gonna stop. But if you did get any value from this, sorry guys, I tend to get on tangents, but everything he's telling you, I'm rocking with, and I'm definitely excited about the ecosystem. You already know. So if you did enjoy this, go ahead and make sure you follow those official sources. All right. If you want more videos, go ahead and hit that right there. I myself go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Just came at you, and like I like to say, I'm Bone Army, you're Bone Army. We are the Bone Army. Hit them videos right there, get some more value. I have all of the Shytoshi episodes for you guys in my channel. Doses.